Hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to be playing around in the 8.3 PTR with some allied races. First we're going to take a look at the new allied race for the Alliance, which is going to be the Mechanome. The Mechanome can be a warrior, a hunter, where you get a little scrap hound as a pet, a rogue, a priest, a mage, a warlock, and a monk, which, I mean, for me, a Mechanome doing magic is kind of weird, but I mean, I guess basically they're just going to let them be whatever the races that the regular gnomes can be. So, hold on 1 second. What? What's going on? Because according to this computer, I'm live on Twitch. Okay, let's get started. So let's customize this little guy. Okay, we're going to start by completely taking all of his modifications off, because you can have a purely non-modified gnome head here. And I find it easier to choose the modifications better if you're doing it that way, okay? No, actually, let's show this real quick before we do that, because it's important to notice that you can have 3 different types of basically modifications here on your head. You can have gold modifications, you can have silver modifications, or more like metal, I guess, and then you can have black ones, or black modifications on the metal. So 3 different types of metal. I actually prefer the 3rd type, the black one. So let me just pick my skin tone that I want. I'll go with that skin tone. We're going to take all the modifications off again, like I said. Now we're going to go to face. So with face, we've got this face here. This one here is kind of scarred. And then you've got this one here. We've got some wrinkles on his forehead, probably a little bit of an older gnome. That one looks like he's been stressed a lot. He's got some stress lines there. Ooh, that one's really been stressed. So it looks like he might have actually gotten a little bit of scarring as well. We're going to go with this really rough and tumble looking guy here, because he's going to be a real scrapper, because, you know, he is a warrior right now. So hairstyle, you can go completely all natural and be bald. You can have kind of this absent-minded professor look. That one. I like this one. It's kind of almost looks like this one, except someone basically cut the middle of his hair off, or just parted it. And this one is a little bit like that one, only it's a little bit more, I guess, got a little bit more definition to it. And then you got this one where, you know, he just, I guess, woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or just didn't, you know, didn't really feel like doing much with it like that. Anyway, I'm gonna actually go with this one, because I think it's kind of funky looking. Hair colors are pretty standard. You got black, gray, brown, kind of a blondish, really blonde or white color, brown, red, and oh, that's more like blonde there. I'm gonna go with a light brown on this guy. And then with facial hair, we can go with absolutely no facial hair at all. You can have this big long mustache. That thing must be a nightmare to upkeep. More of a gentleman's stash. Kind of a western looking stash there for me. That one kind of looks like a Renaissance painter, or a Three Musketeer type of a stash maybe there. And then that one is just kind of another variation of a stash. Whichever one you really like. I really am not in love with any of them, honestly. I think I'm just going to go with that one, because it looks like it's really the most simplistic Now we get the modification. So this is, with no modifications, basically his body from the neck down is pretty much, I guess, mechanical. Okay, now you've modified his ears, where he's basically got metal ears. This one I actually like. It's kind of using antennas on his ears. Can't see it too well with this guy's head or hair the way it is. And that one's kind of got the speakers without the antenna. Okay, and then this one, he's got the mechanical eyes. That's actually like a head cap that wraps all the way around his head. This one kind of combines the metal ears with the cap. This one combines the antenna ears with the cap. And they pretty much figure us that way. Now you've got this one, which is totally different. Now his eyes are mechanical and his chin's mechanical. And this one has the ears onto it. And then this one is more about just a visor. It's not a whole head cap like the other one. Same variation. So very similar variations. I actually like this one. This is the one I decided I'm going to go with. Now we got arm upgrades, which is very simple. You've got this one where the fingers are very defined. This one where it more looks like he's just wearing a glove. This one where he doesn't even really have hands, he just has like grabbers. And then this one where the grabbers just are more defined. I'm going to go with this one where he's got the full hands. And now we're going to go with leg upgrades, and it's basically just either you have this little kneecap thing on or you don't. Now with this particular guy, I'm going to go with the kneecap, and you'll see why here in a minute when we move on to the female. Wobblu? Nah, why not? It's just going to be for the PTR, so not really worried too much about names. Okay, now let's go create our female Mechanome. Okay, let's not make her a warrior, just so we can have some variation. We'll see what she looks like as a monk. There you go. Because then, I don't want to make her. Don't want to give her a robe because we're trying to show off the new features and everything. You won't be able to see her legs and all that. So let's go. Let's customize. Just randomize a name real quick while we're sitting there. I really don't understand. Okay, that works. Why not? Okay, let's go. Once again with skin color, you also choose the color that you want. Your modifications. Okay, with her, I'm actually going to go with gold. I'm going to go with gold, so we're going to go probably like that. And then we'll take off all the modifications again so we can see the face better. Okay. Face, you've got, there's some cute faces. You got that one with green eyes and a little nose. That one kind of looks more like she's wearing a little bit more makeup maybe. That one's all scarred up, much like the male one that was scarred up. And then this one, she's got really nice blue eyes with some freckles. And this one, she looks a little bit feisty. And then this one with brown eyes, which to me are just windows to the soul. This is what I'm going to go with. Yeah, I think so. Freckles and the brown eyes. Now, with these freckles, on some of the modifications, you might not be able to see the freckles too much, but we'll have to take a look at that. Okay, hair-wise, totally different than the guys. Guys' hairs, to me, are very genetic. Kind of boring. These ones are cute. Okay, you've got these sprockets that are kind of, or gears that are kind of used as hair ties, and you got this one here, so she's got the pigtails, and then here she's kind of got like an updo. That one, she's got the ponytail. That one's just fancy. It's kind of a variation on the second one. And this one is my favorite. It's got an updo with the kind of a barrette made out of a sprocket. And that one's very similar to its male counterpart. And then you've got just a kind of a basic, hair pulled back type thing. So we're going to go with this one. Hair color, it's the same. Kind of thought with the gnomes they might go with like some purple and some funky different hairdos because they're gnomes. But I guess they decided not to do that. So this one we're gonna actually go with the blonde. Okay, now we get to modifications. And the modifications are pretty much identical to the males. Okay, so we'll run through them all real quick so you can see how they look on a female. So we met with the freckles and some of these ones where you're wearing the big visors over the eyes, you can't see the freckles as well. That one you can't really see the freckles as well either. And so for that purpose, I'm not going to use that same modification on her. Actually, for her, I'm not going to use too much of a modification at all. I'm basically just going to get rid of these ears that have the antennas on them because I like that. I think it's cool and it's cute. Now with the arm upgrades, we're going to open up her arms. They're the same as the guys, right there. Just going to open up her arms so her phalanges are showing. And then with her leg upgrades, we're actually going to take off the caps and just give her, let the gears be exposed. So let's finish up that one. Okay, so we got our two gnomes now. We're going to go take a look at the Vulpera creation screen. Next up. So let's do, we'll do ladies first on this one because we did the men first on the last one. I'm going to go with the Vulpera Hunter. Wow, look at that. She gets that snake. Ooh, a nice cobra. That's a pretty cool pet to start off with. I actually would not have guessed that. I thought they would more go with like a hyena or something, but I guess because the hyenas are more of their mounts, they're not going so much with the thing. But let's talk about the classes that Vulpera can be. They can be warrior, they can be hunter, they can be rogue, which I think is what I'm probably going to do when the game launches or the patch launches. They can be priest, they can be a shaman, which some people said they didn't like, but I actually agree with it. I mean, they live in the desert of Voldoon. They're very much, about nature. I mean, some of the quests that you do over there are very much about nature and about living things. Mage, warlock. Warlock might actually be a little bit more fishy to me. And then monk, because pretty much all races can be monks in WoW. So originally I was going to go to the hunter, but I don't want the pet to get in the way of. I don't want the pet to get in the way, so I'm just going to go with monk on her, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Let's randomize. Okay. First, we're going to pick skin color. Okay. So with skin color, you've got this first one, and then this one's more like a gray fox, orange. That's even grayer. It's a little bit more dark gray. And here you've pretty much got like almost your traditional looking fox. I was telling a friend of mine that pandas are going to get a competition for waggle in this new patch because I think the Vulpera are definitely going to waggle a lot. Kind of an inside joke, but this one is beautiful. It's a white fox. Absolutely beautiful, that one. This one's an interesting color. And then you've got the really dark black and white looking fox. And I could actually see that being probably fairly popular. I'm going to go with the white one because I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And so we're going to take a look at that one. Now let's take a look at their faces, which really give them, identity, the faces. So let's definitely take a look at the faces. It's kind of got a little bit of spots on her nose. This one, it actually changes the ears as well, I believe, some of the faces. Yeah, the colors of her ears change. Okay. Let's see, which one should I go with? I think I'm just going to go with this one. Yeah. I'll go with that one for now. Okay, then with ears, we can actually change the ears. The ears get all kinds of shapes and sizes. That one's pretty much the same, just with 2 sets of earrings. That one, she's been to the scrapper too. She's missing part of an ear. And the same look with earrings, and then those ones are just bigger ears. Kind of opposing earrings there. really bigger ears there, and then more earrings. These ears are kind of floppy. That's definitely an interesting aesthetic. And then floppy with the earrings. Then just really big, wide open ears. More pointy, shorter. And then these are the biggest ears of them all right here. So, it's just a matter of preference. I'm going, let's see, which one do I want to go with? I think I'm going to do that one actually. She's kind of unique. Okay, now you look at their pattern. Now we're going to get a little risque because their armor is going to come off. And there's really only 3 choices on the pattern. I got it turned around because you can see a lot of stuff on the back. So that one, pretty much no pattern. Okay. Then this one, you add some lines along her ears and along her arms. And then this one, the lines change, more like dots and little dotty things. I'm going to choose this one. I just like the patterns on the ears a lot. The arms you're probably not going to really see a whole lot once you got armor on. But the ears, I mean, if you hide your helm, I mean, you can hide all your armor really, but certainly if you hide your helm, you'll be able to see the ears. And I can see a lot of people hiding helm on the Volpira because of their ears. Now the snout, which I thought was really cool that they actually let you customize the snout. That one's fairly long, that one's fairly short. That one's a little bit more puffed up. And that one's kind of the same but a little longer. That one I believe is the longest of them all. Very, very thin and defined. And then that one's very short. So kind of 6 choices there, and they're all kind of long and short models. I'm gonna go with this one. I think. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay? Let's just randomize her name. That's Larzian. It's pretty crazy, but whatevers. Okay, now we just have the male Volpira to take a look at, and then we're gonna have a little bit of fun with looking at their racials and their jokes and their flirts. Okay, here's the male. We'll make him we'll just make him a shaman. That works. We'll do a shaman. Customize. So I know Punky's going to be a shaman. My lovely wife will definitely most likely be a shaman when the game comes out. Okay, we're going to take a look at skin colors. They're pretty much very much the same, I believe. Very much the same. I'm going to choose the more traditional looking orange-white with a tinge of black for this particular guy. And now we've got their faces really give them character and personality. That one is all white. I think I like this one, so I'm going to go with this one. Yep. And then we'll go with the ears. Okay. Big long ears with an earring. No earring. Shorter ears. No earring. Big ears that kind of peek up with 2 earrings and 1 in each ear. Then the same with no earrings. Big long ears. Ooh, those are huge. Wow. Okay. I'm not really big on the huge ears. I like to stick with more of a smaller ear. Go with this one on this guy. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, this one I'm actually going to pick a specific name. Gizmo, because that's the name of my doggy. Okay, now we're going to take a look at his pattern again. We got to get risque again. Okay, no pattern. And we got the black on the ears. And also on the shoulders. And here's the other one. This one actually makes his paws black, or his hands, and his feet, which I kind of thought that was an interesting aesthetic. But I'm going to go ahead and just go with this. No, let's go with this one. We'll go with this one. That's cool. Snout, pretty much the same as the females. Very similar. this one right here. Okay. Let's finish him up. And the name is unavailable. Well, of course it is. Let's do Gizmos. There we go. Gizmos works. Cool beans. Okay. Okay. Now let's check out Male Mechanome. Mechanomes, by the way, start in Mechagon City. This is the new and improved Mechagon City without the occupation of King Mechagon. King Mechagon has been defeated by us, the heroes. He's been driven out. And so now Mechagon City, in all of its wonder, you finally get to see it without having to worry about fighting for your lives. Okay. We're probably not going to do too much running around, though. There are quite a few people here. Okay, that guy there's got the mount. There, okay. I like how he steps. It's kind of fun how he runs around there. Jumps. He's going to jump. It's hands. Wave your hands in the air. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Just kind of find a place we can go over here where we can just kind of do some things. Okay. Let's take a look at the racials. First and foremost. Okay, so first racial is called Rearm. When you fall below 20% health, you heal for 20% of your maximum health. This effect cannot occur more than once every 1.5 minutes. Interesting, okay. Then you have another racial called Mastercraft. You function as a personal blacksmithing anvil, cooking fire, and mining forge. In addition, your limbs include every profession tool. So these guys are kings of professions. I mean, you could literally have like mining and blacksmithing, or mining and engineering, which would probably be good for a Mechanome. And you could literally just be out in the middle of nowhere and craft all your materials pretty much that you needed. That's pretty awesome. I wonder if it says your own personal, so I'm assuming you're not going to be able to actually function as another person's blacksmithing anvil, cooking fire, or mining forge. Because if you could, that'd be pretty cool. Let's roast some marshmallows on Wablu's head, you know? That's just funny. Okay, let's also, it says another racial passive is combat analysis. You gather and analyze combat data every 5 seconds, increasing your primary stat by 2, stacking up to 8 times. The data decays while out of combat. So I guess that means basically as you're fighting something, it becomes easier and easier for you to defeat it because you're gathering data on it. That's kind of interesting. It's definitely kind of interesting. Something else you get that's an ability, that's a racial ability. It looks like it unlocks at level 24, so in 4 levels. It's called the Skeleton Pinky, and to me, this is probably the most controversial of all of the racials for the Mechanome, and that's called Skeleton Pinky, and allows you to open locked chests and doors. This says it only opens chests and doors up to 100. Now, if that is able to level up eventually, which it doesn't say that it does, because up to 100 is not really that big of a deal. But if you can level that up somehow, I mean, that could pay dividends, and it could make you some interesting money, and really be some interesting situations there. Okay, so we did that. Okay, let's play around with some of his flirts and jokes. So we'll start with jokes. So let's hashtag funny. Wait, why is it not working? For some reason, it is not letting me tell a joke. Okay, here's flirts. Okay, that's just flirting. Let's click on
awaiting your input.
Grimbly guy. Nope. Okay, maybe they haven't put those in the game yet. Because he's not really doing anything. So it appears that they haven't put that in the thing. Oh, Buddha Mechanomes, yes. Buddha Mechanomes, Shady Mechanomes. Hashtag silly? He's telling a joke, but I'm not hearing anything. Huh. Let me see if I've got to turn something up. Turn the dialogue way up. Nope, it's not working. He's saying something, but I'm not hearing him. Well, that's kind of a bummer. I was really hoping to take a look at those. Is anybody on the stream hearing them? Because I'm not hearing them. Wait. I just heard something that I didn't hear before. Let's try it one more time. It's almost like he wanted to, like I could hear him, but barely could hear him. I don't know why that is. Okay, well, I'm not hearing him. Okay, here's his dance. Oh, it's kind of like doing like almost doing like a robot type of a thing. That's kind of interesting. Which I think that's pretty much what the gnomes do now, isn't it? Not really sure. I don't play gnome a whole lot. But, interesting. Okay. Well, if I can't get the jokes to work, then let's log out of this tune for now. Huh. I'm kind of disappointed that I couldn't get the jokes to work. I don't know if it's just something that's not working right now, or if they just haven't added them. I know they've added them, though, because there's at least text of what the jokes are. So maybe they just haven't done the voices yet. I don't play on PTR too often, so I'm not really sure if they've added the jokes or not. Okay, let's take a look at the Volpira. We can at least take a look at their racials and their starting zone. I'm interested to see where they actually start. I knew the Mechanomes would be Mechacon City. That was pretty easy to figure out. But the Volpira, I'm not really sure. You're going to start in the middle of Voldenai? You're going to start in Zuldazar? Well, they have a Duratar. That's Duratar right there. So I guess they're starting somewhere in Duratar. Maybe in Duratar or somewhere on Kalamador. Oh, yeah, they're just going to start in Okamar. Okay. Huh. I guess they're just going to start in Okamar. Kind of interesting. So I guess here you can kind of see...
Got anything for
leader,
me?
Nelsa and Versi and
Oh,
Mira.
hi.
And of course the llamas.
It's never safe to travel alone.
Okay, Mira's a player. So Versi and
Dolly
Mira
likes you. I
and
can tell.
Nelsa
Do you have any
are the
news?
three
Hey,
NPCs that are
don't
here.
die out there.
And they're in the Valley of Honor, so they're kind of set up right over here before you get to the drag. Huh, interesting. Let's pet this little doggy. Can't really even pet the doggy right now. Oh. Okay, so let's check a look at the racials for these Little beasties. Okay, let's see. Now, first racer we're going to talk about to make camp. You can make a camp at this location. Can only be used outdoors. Okay, we're going to have to go outdoors in a minute and try this, I think. Okay, return to camp. So basically you're making this camp at sort of a hearth location. But your hearthstone's totally different. So you can have a hearthstone set to, say, Ogrimmar, make a camp in the middle of just nowhere while you're questing, and then swap between the two. That's pretty interesting to save you time on travel, especially in the early levels when you can't fly. Okay, rummage through your bag. Change your chosen tricks. Now, where did you put that? Okay, maybe that goes with bag of tricks. Pull your chosen trick from the bag and use it on a target enemy or ally. Let's do that. Let's see what we're using. Oh, okay, so we just threw like a ball or something. Huh. So now let's change it. Change the chosen trick. Okay, we gotta wait to use it again. So let's take a look at some more. Nose for trouble. When you first take damage from an enemy, reduce that damage by 5% of your maximum health. Okay. And then another one, you have a chance to find an additional satchel of goods when you kill a humanoid. So whenever you kill a humanoid, you have a chance, I guess, at extra gold or cloth or something of that nature. Oh, and they also have 1% fire resistance. Not really sure if that's even worth it, but hey, it's something. I believe that's it for that. Okay. Let's see if we can get her to do anything. Somebody just said something about their laugh being cool, so let's... Oh yeah, that's definitely interesting. Didn't even really sound male. Yeah, that sounded... This is the female Valpyra, and that sounded a little bit manly to me. But okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they just don't have the jokes programmed in there yet. Yeah, but let's check it. Let's take a look at their dance, because it's a brand new race, so dance should be interesting. Oh wow, look at that! Nice. I like that kind of prowling around. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Oh, I like that. Let's see. Let's watch them run around. Kind of running around. Yep. That's nice. A lot of people chose Hunter for the big snake. I like that. Have a roll, much like Night Elves. And Blood Elves too, I believe, also have rolls. They roll. Kind of like that. That's very neat. Okay. Check out some of the other emotes. Let's see. Let's bow. Nice. Let's flex. Rude. Almost makes like a L above her forehead. You can do that again. Yep. It does like an L above her forehead. That's funny. Wave. That's pretty basic. Talk. Yeah. Once again, I'm not going to talk because not making any sound really other than laugh. Sleep. Gonna go to sleep. Oh, look, she's curled up. How cute. Okay, let's try some of the voice emotes now. These obviously aren't going to be programmed in, most likely, at this point. But you can at least see the motions that go along with it. There's train. Open fire. Roar. Yeah, nice. I like that. I like that roar. Okay, we still got 30 more seconds for the cooldown on that bag thing. Let's gonna mount up on their mount, which I've got to try to remember what it is. It's a hyena, but I don't remember what it's called. Caravan hyena, there it is. Let's mount up on that. Okay. Oh, okay, so you are actually on the hyena. Originally I thought the hyena was pulling a cart, but you're on a hyena, but you have a little roof over your heads. Pretty neat. Okay. Let's try to make our way outside so that we can try this fire thing. Actually, I don't know if the fire thing will work. I don't think the fire thing will work in here because even though we're outside, we're still within the city walls. So I don't think it will work in here. But let's see. Oh, it will. It will work in here. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna make this camp here. Okay. Oh, and they don't have the animation for it yet. Okay, they don't have the animation for make camp yet. But we're gonna go and we're gonna take it. We're gonna walk over here. Okay, now we're gonna return to camp. And it should put us like right over here. Yep, there it is. We're right over there now. Ah, that's neat. Okay, now let's take a look at what else we got in the spell book. Oh, I was going to do this bag of tricks again. So let's hit the button again and see what happens. Oh, almost looked like it was the same thing. So maybe they haven't figured out the bag of tricks yet. That might just be a placeholder. Yep, most likely. Let's see there. Their languages are actually Orcish and Volpira. So I guess that's good that they can speak Orcish, being that they live in Orgrimmar now. But it's kind of weird that they would speak Orcish. I'm wondering how they actually learned to speak Orcish, being that they are around a bunch of trolls and the Sithrak, snake people. Huh. I don't know. Maybe we'll learn some more about that in the future. Not really sure, but let's go hang out with the Pandaren because, you know, they're awesome. Okay, well, let's see. Not really sure if there's anything else to do here. You know what? Let's go back on the Mechanome and actually explore Mechagon City because there's really no point in exploring Orgrimmar. Everybody knows what that looks like if you play World of Warcraft. We're going to log on to the female mode though, so that she actually gets some play time, and we're going to see how things are going there. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what this guy says.
I acknowledge you.
For the Alliance, your upgrades are finally complete, Ernie. You have been out for some time. When you are ready, step on the teleporter. Ambassador Morgard will be awaiting your arrival at the Stormwind Embassy. There will be many potential avenues of advancement available to you. Choose wisely, improve, and remember to share your data. Meet Ambassador Morgard at the Stormwind Embassy. You'll receive the Mechagonian Tabard.
Until next time.
Until next time. Okay. Here's our Mechagon Mechnostrider, which is the class mount. Basically a Mechnostrider that doesn't actually look like a bird. It more or less just looks like a seat or ride vehicle with legs. So let's take a look at the map of Mechagon City. Okay. Pretty straightforward, I'm guessing. Yeah. So let's take a look around and see what there is to see. Okay. Alvin T. Sprocket. Drusilla Zapwell, yes. Here we've got. Oh wow, this is. Yeah, this looks familiar for sure. From Operation Mechagon. So I mean, it's very much like it was in the raid, not a raid dungeon. Teleport to Stormlands, back where we started. I'll go down here and see what there is to see. A code punch. I'm waiting to see if I can find anybody that we might recognize from over in Rustcroft. So far, I've not seen anybody that I recognize. If we go this way, this will be a different direction. Oil on the ground. Some grease. Oh look, it's fake trees. Oh, now it kind of opens up a little bit. Mechagon City home pad, so guessing if you port into Mechagon City, you'll wind up there. Oh wow, look at that. Conveyor belts and all. These kind of look like trees from like Legos or something. Okay, we're back in this room again. I'm not sure how you get to other areas. I have this on so I can see if I'm missing something. It's possible that they're not done designing everything yet. It looks as though all I can pretty much do go the direction that I was in. Oh wait, you know what? No, actually I think I could do this. Yeah, they've definitely not got it lined up in the map. So here's another direction. Nope, that's who we've gone this way already. So I guess that's pretty much all there is to see, it looks like. Just exploring along. Okay. And we started the quest, so might as well go Stormwind and see what happens there. It's interesting to me that they didn't have anything when I logged on to the Volpura. There wasn't any kind of, didn't appear to be any kind of quests. Nothing popped up. There wasn't an NPC right in front of me. Okay, now I can't even figure out how to get back to the way I came, which is kind of weird because there's really not a whole lot going on right now. You can tell that a lot of this is unfinished. stand on it. You don't even have to hit a button or nothing. So if you're staying on that pad, you better make sure you want to go somewhere, I'm guessing. Let's see, where do we teleport into? I wonder. Will this be the portal room? Or did they create some little tiny thing in maybe over the Dwarven District or something? Game crashes. Nope. Oh, okay, it actually dropped us off right in front of the emissary. And there's Ambassador Morgard.
Need help?
Here you are, Ernie. We've been inspecting or expecting you. And there's the tabard. So let's see what the tabard looks like. Find the heroes called board in Stormwind City. Now, interesting thing about the tabard is
Go
it's
with
the
honor,
Macedonian tabard, not the Rust Bolt Resistance tabard that you get as a player in the current game. So let's put it on and see what it looks like. Pretty simple, just kind of a red and gold tabard. It's kind of got a little bit of looking gear things on it. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I like it as far as tabards go. I've always kind of liked simple tabards. It's never been a big into like complicated tabards. Let's laugh with her. Oh, can't even hear her. Okay, they don't even have a laugh yet. Really, doesn't look like they have a laugh. So, tell a joke. Nope, not telling a joke to anybody. Okay, well, it's pretty much that. Well, looks like in the embassy right now, all you've got really is the Pandarian leader. That's a Cloud Singer. I guess, and then you've got this random Lightforge representative, Coltern representative. I don't know if these are just placeholders, but Dark Iron, another Coltern, Void Elf, another Lightforged. I don't know if those are just placeholders, but
new doorways have
certainly
opened to
the
us.
big players that used to be here, like Anduin and Illyria and Tyrillian and all of them are no longer here. Okay. Somebody said no mechanomes here. Interesting, there are no mechanomes here. I wonder if you were talking about players or NPCs. Because that is interesting. I want to go back in. It's interesting that there are no mechanomes in the emissary. And here you are getting to the emissary and there's not even any mechanomes to welcome you. That's definitely kind of weird. And everyone's just kind of jumping around. Okay. So let's go ahead and get out, log out. Okay. Only one we haven't logged into yet is Gizmos. So let's just log into Gizmos real quick. So we take a look at the male Vulpera in game. And check out his dance. I don't know if his dance is going to be any different. Well, Mira did say something.
Well, I know these tunes better than anyone.
It's really great to see you, Gizmos.
Hey, you'll be back, right? I can help. It's never safe to travel alone.
So sweet.
You've got my ear.
Goblin kisses. So the kisses sound like goblins. That's kind of funny. Okay. I'm gonna explore around here a little bit, see if wait, I wonder if Ghost Wolf look the same? Yeah, Ghost Wolf pretty much looks the same. Let's take a look at the totems in the game. The totems are actually really cool looking because they all look like foxes. So there's the Earthbind totem. which is probably the only totem I have at this point in time. Yep, just the Earthbound totem. So, but that's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Okay. So go ahead and. Oh wait, we were gonna dance with this dude. Let's dance with him. Dance, Gizmos, dance. Oh, whoa! He's really throwing down. Really throwing down that one. Yeah. Trying to get somebody to dance with me, but oh, that guy over there is dancing. There we go. Dance party. Foxy dance party. There we go. Foxy dance party. Well, yeah, let's see what this guy looks like when he sleeps. Yes, that is so awesome. I will end every play as a Vulpera sleeping. Yes, that is awesome. That's great. Okay, my dog just got excited about something. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember where the emissary is in Ogremar. Oh, there it is over there. I'm gonna go to the Ogremar emissary and see what there is to see in the Ogremar emissary. Ooh, fierce. Fierce hyena. Yeah. Okay. Discover the drag. Because it's such a drag. Yeah, the drag is such a drag. Valley of Strength. Let's go into the let's go see what's going on with the War Chief's throne room. With no War Chief. The council now. Gramash Hold. See what's going on. Oh, they still got Sylvanas in here, so they haven't updated it yet. Oh, look! It's Sarfang!
I trust you will not waste
May
my
you
time.
rest
Would
in
you
peace,
ask
Sarfang.
Do not grow.
You know, I'm wondering if the Vulpera are going to start in Ogremar, or if maybe they just haven't figured out where the Vulpera are going to start yet. It seems like they're further along with the Mechagnome, which would make sense because Mechagon City already existed as a dungeon. So all they basically had to do was take all of the enemies out of it and put friendly NPCs in it, which obviously they're not completely done doing that because there's no crafters, there's no profession trainers, no nothing, and you know there's going to at least have some things in there most likely. Probably not a lot, but at least some things will exist there. So I'm just wondering, maybe, I mean, they at least have a quest to get into Stormwind. So, I'm wondering if, I mean, I imagine they'll have opening quest lines because, little opening, like, videos, because all the other races that were allied, they all had something going on. You know, if you were Dark Iron, you talked to Maya. If you were Zandalar, you talked to Talanji. Everybody had something that kind of started them on their journey as an allied race. They're not just going to simply go, oh, here, go to Stormwind, some strange place that you've never been, and talk to our emissary. Yeah, and here they did the same thing in the Ogre-Mar emissary. They put Jay Firepaw, which is interesting because Jay Firepaw is also hanging out still over in the Panda area of Ogre-Mar. Oh, look, they actually here though. Whereas in the Alliance, all they have are like representative to,
What do you ask
to the
of
races.
this
Remain
Zandalar?
Here
vigilant.
they have some representatives,
Well,
but they actually
why
have
not test me?
the his idiotness Nathanos.
Try not to get yourself killed.
And his other idiotness.
You better
is
be here to make me
the
money.
Trade Prince Gallywix.
Thanks for keeping it short,
Two of my
pal.
least favorite horde, in the same room. Ugh, yeesh. Okay, so that's that. So since we can't play around with the jokes or anything yet, I'll definitely keep an eye out for when those are available, so that I can log back in and play all this for you. But the next time, if you guys like this PTR, let me know, and we will try to do it again. Maybe next time I'll actually take a look at some of the upper level content, the visions and different things of that nature. So let's see. We'll check that out next time. Until then, this has been a squishy and punky stream. Hope you all had a nice time, and I'll see you all down the road.